Hello, I'm Derrick W. Hicks Jr., student body president at North Carolina Central. I'm also a member of the Alpha Kappa chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for being a part of the movement.
Not a problem.
Now, you have been very influential to these young men, mainly because they look at your position as, wow, how do I get there? You know. So, what type of advice have you shared with the young men as far as developing themselves to get where you are as a collegiate student? And also I want you to address how the program has impacted you and how you think it's impacting the young men.
Okay, well, to answer the first question first, I always try to encourage these young men to let them know that they are a lot more advanced than I was when I was their age. I wish I would have had the opportunity in elementary school to be a part of such a program. I'm out of Wake County, which is in Raleigh. I had an opportunity to be a part of some athletic and recreational teams, but I didn't get a chance to be a part of something educational for my maturity and growth until I reached my middle school years. So I always remind them that these guys are a lot more advanced than I was, and I also remind them to be able to apply it in their everyday life, not just when they're in the classroom, when they're outside the classroom on campus at school, but when they leave from school, when they are at home, when they're dealing with their friends, when they're dealing with their parents, because it'll transfer over day in and day out. So I try to encourage them, hey, the lessons that you learned about fairness, courage, honor, integrity, perseverance, endurance, that they are able to utilize them in everything they do. When it comes to fairness, like today we had a conversation about judgment, and I broke it down what it means to make judgments and to be judgmental, and to see the expressions on their faces when they realize, oh, so that's what being judgmental means. Because oftentimes society can give us a view and opinion of biased answer. So judgments, to make a judgment, I broke it down as simple as, you picked out your shoes that you wanted to wear this morning. I asked them, how many of y'all pick out your clothes? They rose their hand. And I said, you made a decision whether you can put on your blue shoes or your black shoes, whether you can put on your red shoes or your white shoes, right? They said, yes. I said, that's making a judgment. And I said, being judgmental breaks it down to you believe that your beliefs are better than another's, or you believe that your practices are better than another's. That is where being judgmental comes into place. But I told them, you make a judgment every day. What I'm going to eat, what I'm not going to eat, who I'm going to talk to, who I'm not going to talk to. So the impact of the program, I think, it really breaks down the things that we do on an everyday life scale. And these young men are so brilliant that it really is going to it's going to transfer over to middle school. I look forward to seeing them in the future, and I remind them they're going to do better things than I've ever done. And that's the greatest joy of this program. It's impacting me being able to inspire somebody else, because the true essence of being a leader is to create more leaders. If you cannot do that, then in my opinion, being a leader, I have failed as a leader. If I cannot instill leadership into other young men or to other people specifically, I have failed.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.